We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Welcome everybody, this is Matt Monarch with the Raw Food World TV show, and welcome to my home. Well, I like to consider it more your retreat center, because when Angela and I first decided to purchase this place, we had in mind creating a retreat center just to bring people to become younger again, heal, and just become more vibrant. And this is what we're going to give a tour on today. We're going to go through, in and out through the entire land of ours here, as you can see on today's TV show. We just recently gave a tour of the pool area of our place, and some people were like, oh, that looks so much fun and awesome. We saw the steam room, and we also saw the water slides and the huge pool and the big sunken trampoline, and everyone was really excited about that. But some people were like, you know, I'm more interested in not such a commercial atmosphere, but you know, like nature, fruit trees and stuff like this. People are saying you should plant more fruit trees over there. Well, that is a good idea, by the way. I'm planning on putting fruit trees in the pool area along with all the berry bushes that are sitting there. However, there are 500 fruit trees on our land, mainly figs, which are a personal favorite of mine. I'm addicted to figs, but we got so many banana trees, which you're gonna see, the fig trees, mulberry trees, nut trees, avocado, apples, every type of fruit that you could possibly imagine. And also, it is very, very natural here. As you can see, we've got a house up there, right over there. It's nestled like right in there in the mountain. We actually have another mountain house over there where you have this incredible view. All the houses are in nature. It's amazing. And right over here, there's like a massive banana trees and fig trees, and all throughout here, there's mass trees. And we're just gonna take you from this side of the land all the way to the other. Now, the videos that you normally see of Angela and I in our home are right in the center of our land. And then it kind of goes out like this. We bought this land at first, and then as the years went by and we were able to afford more, we actually purchased Mike Adams' land over here. Mike Adams is actually the person where we heard about this from. Many of you know who he is, so we got that piece. And then we also got the piece over here, and then we combined them all into one retreat center. And right now, we're at the entrance of the first piece of property to the very left. So let's go on this epic tour of our land, your retreat center. So come and join me. So let's do it. We're at the very beginning of the entrance of our property, and over here is just a little nook in our land where we have a bunch of fig trees and banana trees right here. And as you'll notice, there's a canal right here. This canal starts all the way from the beginning of this property and goes all the way to the end. The horses drink from it, the ostrich drinks from it, the ostrich bathes in it. We've got fish in the canal. There's actually wild watercress growing right out of the canal. And the canal actually starts from our next door neighbor, comes in, and then goes out the other side to our other next door neighbor. And back in the day, this was used in the old days, these canals. And we gotta make sure it's always in maintenance, or people could get a little upset because they don't have their water source. We use the water. We actually dig little canals all throughout the fig trees, and we just open the canal a little bit and it goes and gets all the fig trees and other fruit trees and stuff like that. And back in the day, if for some reason the canal was blocked for some reason, all the people on that side of you would pick up their axes and their pickos, and they would be coming to seriously kill someone because their water source is gone. And it's like a very serious matter here. And you know, it's lightened up over the last couple centuries, but you know, we got to make sure that we clean it once a month and things like that. So let's check out the other side just so you can see what's going on. And then over here, just on my other side, the canal comes underneath here and goes right through there and continues. And what we did was we put fig trees of course, all along the canal, so the roots go into the ground and they feed and they grow really big. Figs love water as much as possible. I feel like you can actually drown them in there. So right on the canal is perfect. They're gonna be huge in the long run. You could probably see some of these. This is where a lot of the horses graze. We have two areas. When one is overgrown, we move them over here and back and forth. And the Zella actually loves it right here, which is our ostrich. So if you go in here, this is like the horse area. There's mass trees and fig trees and other fruit trees that you could possibly imagine. And let's continue up the road here. Oh, you guys, it's just so magical and beautiful here. It's unbelievable. And now we're up this long driveway, and right behind you is the first housing. It's all high-end housing, so everybody could live in luxury and stuff like that. You're about to see this. Check it out. Guys, this is the smallest house, but the cutest of them all. It has the best view on our land. You gotta see this. You guys, this is just the best view ever. So you can just sit back, enjoy the hammock, and check out this incredible view. All right, let's go inside the little itty bitty house. You guys, so every house has its own private kitchen, and every single room has its own private bathroom. And all the houses also have beautiful couches, and this one in particular has an incredible view. And you can just sit down, relax on the couch, and enjoy the view. All right. You guys, we did everything we possibly could to make this the most comfortable stay you can possibly imagine. All right, guys. Now we're gonna make our way right behind you over here, straight into the first biodynamic organic garden. This thing's off the hook. Let's go check it out. Whew. And this is our sacred biodynamic garden. Ilton, who heads up this operation, was trained by one of the world's best biodynamic farmers here in Vilcabamba, and we luckily picked him up. He works here 40 hours a week, and as you can see, we have ridiculous amounts of food. It's a terraced garden on both sides of me. We've got basil, we've got ridiculous amounts of lettuce, kale plants, and beets for juicing. We have strawberries and other wild berries here that are from Vilcabamba, Ecuador. And then if you take a look on my other side, we've got other things, hot peppers, we've got alfalfa everywhere, which is one of the most mineral-rich, highest chlorophyll plants in the world that goes deep into the ground. These are going in everybody's Norwalk juices. We've got banana trees just popping up every possible nook and cranny of this entire land. And it's kind of fun, like every week or two, a huge stalk of bananas one of the workers brings in, and we hang it, and Oria goes, mucho bananas, and we're getting like these bananas straight from our land every week. It's awesome. So this is one of the biodynamic gardens of many. There's a greenhouse right over here too in this garden, and let's show you a little bit more. We've got cilantro, stinging nettles going in our juice, beets, alfalfa, fresh strawberries. Unlimited. Then we come over here. We've got these raspberry, they look wild. They're like wild raspberries or something, but they're all over the land here. It's unbelievable. I'm just gonna pick a bunch right now. I guarantee that for anybody who is at this retreat is gonna get to load up on all this berry power. It's unbelievable. This is crazy. All year round, berries are in season. They just grow on a continual basis. Check this out. And then the garden just continues over here. There's all sorts of more of these berry bushes all over the place. then there's all these garden patches with more kale, more lettuce. And then if you make your way that way, right over there, you can get a view of all the terrace biodynamic gardens straight that way. And now we're gonna come right over here. And you guys, this is real wild strawberries, not those big gigantic ones you see. They're completely wild over here. Kids can pick these strawberries. They love to do this. They love to go forage berries all over the land. And then over here, we have the conference center, where this is where we're gonna be doing many of the workshops. This is where I'm gonna be speaking most of the time. And when you go inside, there's this huge conference area room. And if you go to the right, there's kind of like a condo area to where one person will be staying with their own bathroom and their entire own kitchen. And then there's two other rooms around the conference center area that two people will be staying in. But one of them is huge and has a jacuzzi bathtub and is very luxurious. And then there's another room in here also. And every room has its own bathroom, so let's go check it out. And then over here is the condo area. There's another room right here. And then as you come in here, this is where a lot of the workshops are held. Mandala classes are happening all the time, as you can see. It's huge kitchen area. And over here are two of the bedrooms. This is what the doors are for. And right here, we're gonna have this whole entire room will be filled with chairs and comfortable sofas where we'll be doing lectures, and also this is where craft work will be done. And here's some couches already here where we'll be hanging out a lot of the time. Bathroom. All right. Now let's make our way over here. Zella's over there, our ostrich. Let's go over there. Follow the silver brick road. Follow the silver brick road. Okay, here's the ostrich. Hey, there's Pepe right now. Pepe is one of our trusted workers. Venga, Pepe, por favor. Pepe is actually, you're gonna comida.
Sí, comida avestruz.
Ah.
Comida avestruz, maíz molido.
Ah. We've got corn here for the ostrich. Yeah, let's feed her. Pepe is kind of like the animal taker. He takes care of all the animals, he loves them. He gives Oria flowers every single day. He's a family man here.
Come comida.
Come comida. Zella also eats greens and stuff like that. And if you remember when we were all the way over there on the other part of the land? This is the other side where the canal came through and we saw all those fig trees and other trees. This is, if you were to walk through this area, you'd end up over there at the lower portion by the gate way down there, if that makes any sense. Cool. Gracias, muchas gracias, Pepe. Okay, let's head over here. And then over here, we've got the pool area, the pool facilities, where we're gonna be having 2 meals a day. Then there's another eating area way over there. We've got the water slides. Many of you have seen these in the videos that we already did. We did a whole entire tour of this area, and you can actually click right here and you can actually see these 2 videos. And then if you look a little bit further, we're putting the herb garden there, and then the steam room, and then the workout equipment, the water slides, and the pool. And then if we make our way right over here, this is the basketball, tennis, volleyball court. We'll be having a good old time, everybody. Booyah! And now we're gonna head right over here to where you can kind of see our secret private quarters that are hidden. And this is our private headquarters. We'll be giving a tour of this area to all of the retreat participants, the raw kitchen, all the appliances. We're going to show it all. And let's continue on. And then over here is the entrance of the main entrance of our property. And of course, we've got the biggest greenhouse on the land that is just bumping with tomatoes, cucumbers, greens, celery, and so much more. Before we go around to see the rest of the land, let's go check out the greenhouse and see what's going on in here. So over here is our huge greenhouse. We created this a couple of years ago. We produce so much food here. We cycle through tomatoes and cucumbers. We plant them everywhere, so when one dies, the next one grows, and it's like this ongoing cycle. We always have cucumbers, and tomatoes are in and out. There's actually like one sitting right here. Look at that guy, just fresh straight from the vine. Yeah, and what we have here is just so many other things. There's celery back there. There's lots of lettuce over there. There's lettuce down here, parsley, celery, cilantro. All you need to feed a whole entire army for a retreat. So yeah, let's come right back around and out. And right here is the entrance to where everybody comes into our land. And as you notice, coming from right over here to over here is the canal that we saw way down over there has made its way all the way to over here. And we're in the midst of construction, but by the time the retreat is ready, this will be completely done. This is gonna be a fence so no kids fall into this big old pond that we're creating. We've just finished this bridge, which goes right over the canal, and the canal water is gonna fill up this entire fish pond, and there's gonna be gates and everything like that. It's gonna be absolutely beautiful. And right over here is the pathway around our secret headquarters to the rest of the land. And this is why we wanted to make this area so beautiful, because this is the pathway everybody's gonna be coming into when they come to our land, and then going back and forth across the land, which is right over here. And of course, we have fig trees going all across the canal from one end of the property to the other. Plus there's fig trees all throughout the entire land. Here's the pond, and here's the greenhouse we just went in a minute ago. And as we come around here, we make our way to the secret pathway to the rest of the land. Whew. All right, and to my left, this is one of the entrances to one of the houses. There's actually two entrances. You don't have to go in this way. There's another entrance over there, and that's the one we're gonna go in a little bit, because I wanna take you guys around the secret pathway to get to the other side of the land. And in here, there's all sorts of fig trees, of course, and banana trees, and the houses are high-end. This one has a jacuzzi bathtub. We're gonna get the whole download on it in a second. Let's go check out this secret pathway right over here. All right, guys, this is the magical pathway across the land from one side where half the houses are to the other. The horses won't be in this area, so don't worry. They're just here eating the overgrown grass right now. Once the retreat starts, we'll put them back on their normal lands. And I know what's going on, guys. People are meeting people from far and wide. Couples kind of might happen, and then there's frolicking going back and forth through this path. No, that's not, I hear these things. Right, my house is right here. No, 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 no. All right. I mean, I'm scared to even like go down this huge straight down water slide. I've done it many times, but every single time I do it, I get completely freaked out. This is it right here, guys. The purest water you can possibly imagine from Vilcabamba. Just like, I'm already sweating here.
You know, we could turn this into a magical food